All right, we'll jump right into our messages for the evening. First one says, hello, Jess. I've been dating this girl for barely 4 months now. In our second month, she cheated on me by sleeping with someone she claims is her ex. I found out, confronted her. She promised never to repeat such an act. She even swore on her life never to cheat on me again. Even though she had apologized, I had this feeling that she's not to be trusted. Last week, I hacked her WhatsApp messenger just to see if something fishy was going on. I know it's not cool, but I just had to. While going through her chats, I realized she had been exchanging flirtatious messages with a particular gentleman. They had even planned on meeting at a hotel for a pool party next week, Saturday. Can you imagine I had plans to go out with her that same day, but she gave me a flimsy excuse that she would want to go and see her mother? I invited her to my place that same day and asked her if she really loves me and if indeed she was not seeing anyone else. She replied in a soft tone and said, "Bae, how can I do that to you? I really love you and want to be with you." Jess, I asked her to open her chat with the guy, and immediately she fell to the ground. She started apologizing, crying. After an intense interrogation, I found out that they had been dating all this while. I told her it's over between us because I warned her after the previous incident that if she cheated again, I would never forgive her. She keeps texting me that she's sorry and I should give her one last chance to change. She keeps saying she loves me. She even came to my house yesterday with her big sister to apologize. There are a lot more not included in this write-up. I really do love this girl and have always been faithful to her. I fear for the future if we get married, and I possibly won't trust her again, even when she's telling the truth. I'm really hurt and disappointed. Sisters, what do you think I should do? Should I accept her back or let her go? Claudia, I'm coming to you first.
I think he's not even the main guy. He doesn't get the angle that he's not the main guy. He's probably the side guy, and the other boy is the main guy that he's dating. But it's always easy to say infidelity is a deal breaker until you are in the situation itself. So what I see here is a guy trying very hard to work or make a relationship with a lady who doesn't find him adequate. And in these instances, she's done it once, she's done it twice, she apologized, she went back and is still lying. So I don't understand what he wants. It should be an easy decision for him, but clearly his feelings are involved and it will take time. But I feel for the first step and considering the circumstance, it should be a deal breaker. This form of incessant and repeat cheating, and like I said, I feel he's the side piece and not the main piece. He needs to understand his worth in a relationship. You need to be with someone who completes you, someone you trust, someone who values you, someone who wouldn't look at your face and lie. And usually when people lie, they assume you're stupid, you're going to buy into the lie, and he keeps buying into the lie. And one other red flag was that he had to hack into her phone. And that even tells me they are not buddies. Because I mean, if you are dating your best friend, most people at that point even have passwords to each other's phone. So if you had to go and hack, the extra effort of hacking means there's a communication gap. There's something off in that relationship. And I really wouldn't advise him to stay. Looking at the issue, I don't know what's keeping him there. There's not much companionship because she's sharing her time between you and this other guy. There's not trust. Trust is broken. She keeps lying. So I really don't understand why he's still there. I would advise him to move on and understand that there are so many women out there for him. He would find someone who would complete him and make him feel like the man that he wants to be. There's no point wasting your life with someone who doesn't appreciate you. And this will go on. And marriage is not an answer to cheating. Marriage doesn't always change behavior. You're not going to marry her and she'll change. With the monogamy and monotony, she'll even do it more. So I would advise him to move on. Yeah.
All right. Move on, she says. Gail, what do you think?
This guy, you see, I don't think he's a side piece or anything. I don't think he's even that important here because already they've talked about two different men, right? So how can you even know if he's the side guy or it could be like the girl is just someone who just
Juggles men.
Yes, and you two, I'm happy you even said you are dating. Usually, I always talk about that. Dating is just, not too heavy like that. So you said dating. First 2 months, she's already cheated on you. And first 2 months, I don't know how well you know the person to already get so much into the lady that you're now talking about. I love her. And then something that scared me, said after a very intense interrogation, hey, why?
But she's cheating.
FBI, wait, intense.
But she's cheating.
Like hacking into the phone and things like what? I was just thinking of some movie plot.
Maybe some 24.
Oh, what is that?
Jack Bauer.
What is that? Why the guy take the thing World Cup like that? Because obviously, if first 2 months she did that, you should know, it's not serious. And you don't just get too serious when you meet people. I always say dating is just to get to know somebody. You should have been able to put your ear to the ground and just, see how things go before you get too serious to say. But now, see the way you're sounding, you're all worked up, you're all so insecure, and you're driving yourself crazy. The girl is having fun. If somebody has to push you to do the things you are doing, relationships should be so. Like Claudia said something about friendship. There should be intimacy. There should be comfortability. There should be easiness. That's how it starts. You meet. It always should be nice. You hang out, go for a drink, you talk, you watch a movie, you ask questions, and then based on that, you can now feel the vibe and see how things are going. Based on, like I always say, how compatible you are. What are your standards? What are you really looking for? Because listen to what's happening here. I don't get anything serious here. You're just so focused on who is she with, who is she sleeping with, and I'm not seeing anything like you guys are even talking to even know if you even like her. You say you love her. Do you even like her? Because someone that you hardly know, you're falling so hard for her. Obviously, there's no trust.
Yeah.
This girl is obviously not also into the whole thing. I don't even think it's about whether she likes you or not. I think she's in a space where she's not even serious about anything. She's just Charlie, and then she's a good actress as well. How she, you said she fell on the floor and she was like, yeah. So if the guy didn't know what he knew, he would have believed her. If he didn't know that she had already gone to make plans with somebody else, he would have believed the way she was acting. But I think this is the mistake people do. If you had taken your time, just get to know her, and then you realize that first, second month, this is someone I can't trust. You just let it go. Yeah, just let it go. After the first 2 months, just let it go. Because trust, no matter what you say, trust is the binding whatever when it comes to a relationship or what. You have to be able to trust somebody and feel safe with the person. So if after the first thing she's sleeping with somebody else aside you, Charlie,
we moved.
Yeah, we moved. That's it. No long things.
Rosita, talk to me.
She gotta go.
The woman is just happying herself.
Yeah.
I don't even think the man is the main squeeze or the side piece, and neither are the other people that she's involved with. I think she's just in this space where she probably feels she's probably very beautiful. She can get anybody she wants to for whatever benefits she wants to get them for. And in this world, some of the most dangerous people are the ones who are, look, I say, baby, how can I do that to you? See, some of the most dangerous people are the very calm ones. So those people who laugh, oh, baby, and they are usually the most dangerous ones because, you see, they try to hide, because they intentionally know what they're about. Yeah. So you hardly find them lose their cool. So they always keep their cool, they're always happy, they're always bubbly. And the man talking about love is because he's not able to have her. It's not about love. Men are supposed to be hunters. Yeah. So maybe she's a very pretty girl. She likes, he likes what he saw. That's why he went in the first place. 2 months already, you started losing the game. Charlie, how? I be guy. Charlie. So I think that is the desire to win her over. Yeah.
Maybe she's out of his league. Who knows?
Yes, so the desire to win her over is what he is calling love. Because I can assure you that a girl who has cheated on you just 2 months in a relationship okay, another 2 months, because you said just last week, so that's another 2 months, because you said barely 4 months. So if it's 2 months cheated, another 2 months cheated.
This is what he
then
found out.
This is what he's found out. And in 4 months, you've already found out every 60 days. Charlie, come on, think about it. Every 60 days you find something out. See, you can never be happy and contented with this person.
Ever.
Even at the point in time when the person even decides, like, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm done with all this hunting. I'm done with all this adventure. This man is a good man and I want to stick with him. Yeah. You realize that then you will start realizing that I cannot gamble with this one. I can't trust this one. Even though the person may have been, like, genuinely even, changed intent and you leave. So I think that the love he's talking about, he doesn't know what he's talking about, is the fact that he can't have her. That realization that I just can't have complete control over her is what is eating him up, and that's what he's calling love. And this is no love. This is not a relationship you should be in. If you're also in that space where you also want to hit it and go, then both of you are a perfect match.
Yeah.
But if you're not in that space and you're looking for something serious, then I think that this is not a relationship for you. Yeah. And like I always say, it's easier to break up a relationship than to break up a marriage. Yeah. And more so when the marriage has kids in it, then it becomes more complicated. So this is the time to escape, exit.
One time.
Before things start getting complicated. After all, four months, who do you even have to answer to?
Exactly.
Which friend is going to come and talk you out of it? Like, serious, it's like a long-standing relationship with families intertwined. Yeah. Nah. So it's not that much of a big deal. I think that it may hurt you because of the fact that you can't get her, but get out.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I can add my voice, I'm not going to say anything different from what you guys have said, but your last question is, should I accept her back or let her go? I say let her go.
Accept her back, but she be with you. Let accept her back.
Let her go.
Yeah.
Let her go.
And you see the drama. You see, I have a problem with, you see, once people start suspecting that you've done something wrong, it's good to come clean. Even if at the first instance or the first confrontation you don't come clean, let's say because of the shock, but by the time they confront you the second time, come clean. Yeah. The moment you have to wait for evidence to be shown to you before you come clean,
means that
then it means that you're only sorry that you were caught and not sorry for the action. Exactly. Yeah. So all I'm saying is that, look, I respect people who come clean. Come clean with whatever it is that you are doing. Yes, it will still hurt. I'll still be in pain and all of that. But at the end of the day, I respect you for coming clean. Yeah. But don't pretend, it's lie, it's not true. It's then after the evidence comes, then you are now lying on the floor and being, you see, when that happens, then the question is that, okay, why are you sorry?
Right.
You got caught or for your actions?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So this lady's bad news, essentially. That's what we're saying. Let me read a couple of your messages coming through to the show. Lauren says, just let her go, provided you know what is good for you. Ladies of her caliber can't change for the better. She will cause you more pain if you don't advise yourself now. Emily says, at least she asked for a last chance. Who knows? She might change for good. For the sake of her sister's intervention. People date and change the prostitute into a trusted wife. Melody says, have you ever prayed for her concerning that habit? She could be the one to open doors for you, and vice versa. Royal says, my dear, put love aside and face reality. You deserve far better. Block her for your sanity's sake. The best is yet to come. Chris says, you're a weak man. You can't leave her. That's her nature. Every time there is calm, she will simply go back and you will keep hurting because you have become the victim. You can only leave her if you occupy yourself with another girl. Block her line. Ajwa says, don't accept her back. Trust is broken and it's better to move on with your life. There are so many diseases nowadays. Forget about love and look elsewhere. Someone who would love, respect, and care for you is out there. Prince says, there's no way a cheat will change, bro. My woman did the same to me many times and I thought she was going to change, but she didn't. I just took a bold step and let her go. I'm free now. It wasn't easy though, but still, we move. Just let her go, man. Oklu says, I wonder why people ask for advice on issues like this. If you aren't a weakling, you would have advised yourself long ago.
No, but that was a bit harsh.
I agree. See, sometimes you know what to do, but you just want confirmation.
Somebody should tell you.
No, not even that. But you see, sometimes this word love, even though we say that it's too early to fall in love. Charlie,
Yeah.
I've seen people fall in love in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
And
One
it's
day
genuine.
for-
Instant.
And sometimes,
Love
when love is in the play, it's not like you're weakly, no.
Yeah,
but when
no.
love is in the play, realize
Yeah.
that your brain and your heart,
not
for some
working.
reason,
Yeah.
they work in opposite directions.
Yes.
It's like they cannot be in sync.
Yeah.
So I think it's unfair to describe somebody who is struggling like as a weakling.
Yeah.
But you can say that, oh, get real or something. But
Yeah.
a weakling,
That's
I
a
think,
bit
is
harsh.
a
Yeah.
bit of a strong word to use.
Such a person, you just tell them, "Ento ada."
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because such people have never, they've never gotten to that
wait.
point.
When I was growing up,
Yeah.
all my exercise books, all the way to secondary school till I finished, a woman's dignity is her virginity. We did here.
Okay. Last message from Charles says, "You don't have a problem. Please, next patient should come in."
Oh.